JB his props because he's the one who asked in the Discord. What was the reason y'all started this SR journey, this retention journey? I have a longer answer, but I pretty much just typed this because like I think I was out the house or whatever, and I just wanted to answer. I said honestly about really over the years, but mine is to be my best self for my family and friends, follow God's will. And then JB says he started journey back in 2019 because he was heavily addicted to porn and was feeling anxious for no reason, having other negative benefits. I think he meant negative downsides. And said if it wasn't for Solo Minati, then he would never know about NoFap/SR and still be fapping to this day, right? And shout out to Zoba. He says when he gets to the last day of November, so the end of November, he's gonna reach day 90 for the first time in his life. So yeah, shout out to him, man. Started journey went in 2017. Started my journey when I was technically I started when I was 15, but I started training when I was 16. So 16 is when I really locked in. 15 was kind of like JB knows. And our personal JB say you doing good. That's what's up, man. JB knows. In our personal group chat, we've all said our why. Okay, so pretty much I said I'm in a relationship right now, and it's one of the best I've actually ever been in. Then I said we're gonna hit 6 months, which we did on Sunday. You know, so really great. I'm thankful for God for bringing her to me, bringing me to her, and bring us together, stuff like that. And throughout our relationship, she told me that I brought her closer to God, and hopefully y'all can hear me. Cause I know I'm like bending down and talking, and the mic's over here, so I'll try to do this actually. She told me that I brought her closer to God, and she always pray and stuff like that. Like she, what I'm saying, she's religious. You know what I'm saying? Like she's religious, like she prays and stuff like that. Like, her family's religious and stuff like that. Not like overbearing like that, like like the extreme religion, but like pretty much like her family's kind of like what I am currently, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So she would pray and stuff like that. She's not as on that level. I mean, I'm gonna get to what I'm trying to say, but she would just pray and stuff here and there. But she said that I, brought her even closer, like to where I'm at right now, because I bring up God so much in our relationship and stuff like that. When she's going through stuff in her life, I would like bring up God. I said I pray for her. Like we pray for each other every night and every day, stuff like that. So I just I pray for her, for so and so going in her life and stuff like that. And I say God, like let God handle it. I'm like, you can't control this aspect, only God can. So just do what you can, just pray and just let God, leave it to God, let God handle it. And those things that I said, let God handle, actually came true. You know what I'm saying? That actually came true. And she said I really brought close to God. So so she wasn't as deep in the prayer as she is now. I got her into that, and we've been praying together in a relationship whenever she has issues like school or other stuff, and I'll bring up God, and pretty much what I just told y'all. And I said, I want you to be able to have that discernment, have discernment, and have God be able to trust me, to give me the wisdom, to give me visions, like in my dreams when I meditate. So pretty much, I said this maybe a year or two ago on this channel. I want to get closer, because when you indulge in PMO and stuff like that, you kind of get distance from God, because you're focusing on the flesh rather than the spirit. So you're doing things of the flesh, things to please the flesh and not the spirit. So you tend to separate yourself from God, and God won't be able to give you these wisdom and stuff like that you need to know, because of that. So that's how I want God to be able to trust me and stuff like that, and not to the point where I saw something funny. Yo, JB, I'm gonna send to our group chat, man. I saw something funny, JB. You're gonna see in a second. I don't know if it's real or not. I just saw it right now. But yeah. So I want to be able to have that discernment. I want God to be able to show me wisdom and stuff like that. Wisdom that, you know, I get from myself that I like to share with y'all. Because a lot of y'all tend to relate to some things I'm going through. I'm not saying everything, but like whenever I share my journey and stuff like that, things I'm going through and how God's helping me, it helps you guys as well. So that's what I like to do. I like to share that stuff. And usually these wisdoms come. This wisdom comes. Remember, this wisdom comes whenever I'm just like sitting down off my phone. I'm just kind of like there. I'm just meditating, or I don't even know if I'm just stationary. So like if I'm getting a haircut and I'm just sitting there, they tend to come to me then. Or I mean, I haven't gotten a massage in a while, but most I seem to be going pretty soon. But my back's been killing me, my shoulders. But you know, when I'm stationary, like I'm laying down getting a massage, like it'll come to me then. Like anytime I'm stationary, you know, it tends to happen. So and then I said I want to be a good role model for my future kids in this world. You know, lead them away from things in the world, because, and I hope YouTubers and yellow mark me, but there's you all know how things are going on in the world right now. So lead them away from that, protect them from that. Not like shield them so we're not seeing like what's going on, because as they get older, they're gonna be out in the world, they're gonna see this stuff. But like, lead them in the right path, pretty much. Lead them in the path of God. When it comes to social media, things like that. Yeah, lead them away from the corn, the OF, the stuff like that you see on Instagram. Like you just scrolling through Instagram or Twitter or whatever, or I guess X or whatever, and you're seeing all this stuff. Like literally, I'll just be scrolling through the. Actually, I'm lying. I haven't done this in a while, but like you just scroll through like the home feed on Instagram or like explore page, and then like you see normal posts, you see like drama posts, news, funny memes, and then you see like some models pop up, you know, mostly NAKED, right? Mostly, obviously, they can't be completely, you know, on Instagram because I'll be taken down, but like, you know what I mean. So like, trying to protect them from that stuff, because it's gonna get worse. Before the vid, y'all know in 2020 the vid, right? Before the vid, this stuff wasn't. I talked about this the other day. I gotta have a discussion with y'all in both groups, Discord and Telegram. But I was saying this the other day, and JB knows because we talked about it in our personal group chat. When did this become so normal? You know, like when before the vid, right, in 2020. This stuff was not normal. Like you would post stuff that they post on Instagram, or I mean, to be fair, Instagram was starting to get to that point a little bit. But like stuff you post on OF, like OF and stuff like that'd be shamed upon. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like that's like posting the corn stuff, right? Like you're a corn Mario star. You know what I'm saying? You're a corn. You're a I must unplug my headphone. You're a corn, you know what I'm saying? You get frowned upon, but now it became so normal in 2020, and now it got to a point where if you see someone who's like, oh, I made a OF, and then you kind of be like, why are you doing that, or like stuff like that, or you try to like think negative about it, you're the one who gets talked about because you're shunning them for exposing themselves like that. Like how right before 2020 that would have been shamed upon. Now it's like a normal thing. Gotta protect our kids out here, man. It's crazy. And be able to lead them in Christ, and you know, have them listen to the Bible naturally where they're not forced to do it. And that's one thing, man. I want to lead them in Christ and, you know, have them read the Bible and stuff like that. But I don't want them to feel forced, because when you try to force it upon kids, they tend to resent it. You know what I'm saying? They tend to not want to do it. It's boring, stuff like obviously it's just gonna take time to try to figure out. Obviously, I don't have kids yet. I don't want to have kids for a couple years. You know what I'm saying? Years, but you know, you want to kind of like guide them towards like, okay, they want to do it. They want to read the Bible. They want to be close to God and stuff like that. Now, obviously, as you grow up and stuff like that, you kind of fall off of it. But like me, you know, saying I was kind of forced to read the Bible when I was younger. I was forced to go to church, stuff like that. So I didn't really. When I got to like middle school, high school, I didn't really pay attention to that stuff because I was like, whatever. But senior year of high school, stuff happened with my mom, and that's when I started getting close to God again, and that fell off again. Then college time, and then 2021, after I lost my sister was really big into Christ and went to church and helped the community and stuff like that. That's when I completely got back into God and to the point I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? JB said, Mama's joke's about to be 100 times worse in 5 to 10 years. hey, your mom I saw your mom. Nah, these jokes would be crazy, man. Hey, man, one thing men gotta remember is that you're in control of your wives. You know what I'm saying? You are in control of who's gonna be the mother of your kids. Just remember that. If you marry a woman and she's into that stuff or posting certain pictures on Instagram, it's on you, my guy. Not y'all specifically, but you know who you are. If this poked you in the heart a little bit, like, oh, you know, we know who you are. I want them to feel like, you know, they enjoy it. And they have someone to turn to, which is God, for them to naturally build that relationship with God. You know, naturally build that relationship with God, and you know to turn to them, know to turn to Him to keep them safe and give them strength and stuff like that. To pray, you know, and I also want to build my physical strength, which I'm doing, but I want to continue doing that, and my spiritual strength. You know what I'm saying? Do a lot more prayer, which I already do a lot of prayer, but I want to do a lot more meditation, you know, have that spiritual and physical strength to protect my family, you know, physically for stuff in the real world. You know, we're going out and about, going to different countries, like just traveling around, you know, there's dangers out there, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to have that physical strength. Obviously, I'm not going to look around, I'm not going to go around looking for a fight or anything like that, but I want to be able to, you know, one, look, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, that way nobody, when we're walking, people will think twice about, you know what I'm saying, messing with my family, because, you know, but not only that, but let's say, God forbid, something does happen and, you know, I have to get physical. I want to be able to be physical, you know what I'm saying? And spiritual, obviously, I want to pray for them. I want to pray for them to have God protect them from all these things daily, because there's so many demons out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, even like, shout out to Brother Iron in the Soul for saying this in one of his videos a while ago, a couple of years ago. That 12 a.m. to midnight to 3 a.m. time frame, that's when the witchcraft is the strongest. So if you're up late around that time, it's usually when the urges hit you the most. You know, so like stuff like that, so many demons, so like the demon of comparison, you know, the sin of comparison, whatever, where you see other people, like you'll be up around that time, like midnight to 3 a.m. or whatever. You go on this YouTube or you go on Instagram, see people looking successful, right? I'm not saying some people aren't successful, like some people worked hard for stuff and there's, you know, showing off their life, stuff like that, but you see people who have these cars, houses, going on trips, stuff like that, and you compare yourself, right, around the time. Have you all noticed that if you're up late, that comparison is a lot stronger? You'd be like, man, you start feeling bad about yourself. Whereas if it's the middle of the day, you see that, you're like, oh, whatever, you brush it off. Damn, man, you gotta protect yourself. And also be the best version of myself for everybody. Not only my girl, not only for my kids, but for my my current family, you know, my immediate family and stuff like that, you know. You know, if I watch certain content on YouTube, which I already told you that I used to watch certain streamers and stuff like that, and you know, certain drama channels, and just be all in drama and stuff like that. Like I used to be entertained by negativity. I'm like, oh yeah, this person did this person cheated on this, these people broke up. I used to be all in that, you know, and I won't lie, I've slipped up on that, you know, recently. I've gotten back out of it, you know what I'm saying? I found a channel similar to Spiritual Soul, which they don't talk about the third eye or anything like that, but like there's similar to Spiritual Soul, and as far as like they expose what's going on in the community, and that really woke me up, and I was like, wait, what am I doing, you know? And I get to give praise to God for that, because that's around the time where I'm like, I lost my job, and I'm like, I really gotta pray, meditate, lock in with God, really connect with God. That's around the time God showed me that channel, and I was like, great, why am I watching this stuff? So, all praise to God, man. You know, I want to be able to be my best self, give advice whenever I can. You know, when people need advice on this channel, either of the you know, the chats or anything like that, like Discord, Telegram, or if any of my friends or anybody needs advice, I'm gonna be able to give them advice. You know, just enjoy being social, talking to people, enjoying my life. You know, like I could, like, just go to the park, not be on my phone, just walk around and be like, man, like, it's beautiful outside. Like, y'all remember I used to go to different parks on Sunday mornings, like early Sunday mornings, like 6 a.m. and just walk around. And I just enjoy just being outside. Man, it's beautiful out here. You know, but now people are just, including me, just on the phone, like, I get notification, I get text, whatever. Just keep checking the phone. What's on Instagram? What's on this? What's on that? You can't enjoy being by yourself. You know, just being outside, just sitting in the grass. You know, touch grass. But you know, just enjoy life and enjoy the life that God has given me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've lost 3 close people to me. Y'all remember my 2 cousins. One that I lost freshman year of high school. One that I lost junior year of high school, and then I lost my sister in 2021. So I lost 2 people, and you know, they're back at home with the Lord and stuff like that. But God's given me the opportunity to enjoy life. You know, God's given me life. Wake up every day. I'm healthy. I can walk on both feet. You know what I'm saying? I have both my hands. I don't need any assistance to do daily things. You know, I'm healthy and I'm good. I can enjoy life. You know, and I really don't want to waste the life that God has given me every day. You know, to just enjoy and you know, just make the most out of life. You know, God's given me a beautiful girlfriend, a very, very, very loving and healthy relationship of 6 months thus far, and you know, God is on His way to give me a higher paying job than I ever gotten before. You know, so I just want to be able to enjoy that life. You know, so that's my why. And I'm going to cut that and make that YouTube video.